What's good with y'all? It's your boy Nyge, and I'm back with another video. How's everyone doing today? You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all doing straight, you know what I'm saying? Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all been enjoying y'all weekend, you know what I'm saying? Tweaking and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, I got some videos for us to react to, so let's go ahead straight into it. Let's get this.
This man's lust made him pull the trigger on his crush's boyfriend.
I'll admit she's pretty. Yes, it would be nice having sex with her, but I never thought. I mean, I thought about it, yes, but I wasn't gonna
How do you go from killing her boyfriend to wanting sex off of her?
ask her.
You wild as fuck.
Oh, no, that's a weird question to say you want to go back and have sex, but...
Yeah.
You, like, no, weird question. No, that's weird as fuck. How you
But I didn't,
her
like,
boyfriend?
yes, I did thought about wanting to have sex with her, yes.
Sure.
22-year-old Josh was third-wheeling
Nigga, you 22?
with Hannah and her date, 27-year-old Neil.
27? Oh my god.
After the trio hopped bars the entire night, Josh even tagged along with the couple to Hannah's house, where a fun night took a freakish turn.
Where's the gun?
Please help.
Oh my gosh. They got the AI. They got the AI picture with them as friends. This better not be a real picture, but yeah.
The entire night, Josh even tagged along with the couple to Hannah's house, where a fun night took a freakish turn.
They getting good with
Where's
this
the gun?
AI shit.
Please help. The gun is in my room.
Come on, Neil.
Please help.
I'm inside. Neil?
Is the ambulance on their way?
They are.
I literally thought the gun was a flashlight because he was using it as a flashlight. We were looking for a cat, and I saw that I was using.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Chill the fuck out, cause you talking crazy as fuck.
Inside.
Neil?
Is the ambulance on their way?
They are.
Alright.
I literally thought the gun was a flashlight because he was using it as a flashlight.
Cause you thought the gun was a flashlight. Cause he was using it as a flashlight. Why the fuck are you using guns as a flashlight? That's not a fucking toy. It's not a fucking flashlight, you dumb nigga. Fuck. Quit using. I wish people would stop using guns for recreational shit. Motherfuckers be using a beam trying to point at something. Motherfuckers be using a flashlight trying to see something and shit. That's what you got a fucking phone for. Quit trying to use the gun for like trying to look for some shit.
So we were looking for a cat,
And then y'all fucking niggas were looking for a motherfucking cat. What if you shot the damn cat with the damn gun?
and I saw that I was using a flashlight.
1911 to 1922. Bring your red bag in.
I literally thought it was a flashlight because he
Come over
was.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he
I
done.
hope I can.
Just one? Right
Yes, one shot. I literally thought it was a flashlight, sir.
Let me see what he...
there? One? Right
Yes, one shot. I
It looked
literally
like a shot
thought
to
it
the
was a flashlight,
head. I don't know if it's a shot to the head or a shot to the chest. It's
sir.
like he done.
Because he was using it as a
Me too.
flashlight.
It's a trigger, dude. It's a trigger.
Exactly.
Stay over there.
Exactly. It's a trigger. That's the thing about guns. They don't go off by themselves. They don't go off by themselves. Them shit's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really commit to shooting someone if you really want to shoot a gun. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be like no little sensitive shit. You got to pull that shit back.
Stay over there.
That's why they say pull it. That's why they say squeeze that motherfucker.
CPR.
Oh my
in
god.
progress.
Is he still
Yeah,
breathing?
he did that shit on purpose.
And I did not mean to.
Come on, buddy.
He definitely meant to.
Why would you ever grab a gun? It's not a toy.
I did not know.
Oh my god. It doesn't matter. It's his gun. He knows how to use it. You don't.
I didn't know he had a concealed
Oh
weapon.
my god.
You don't know he had a,
I didn't know it was like
what you mean you didn't know he had a concealed weapon? You seen the concealed weapon and you chose to use it.
actual
This nigga
weapon.
here.
Is he
Yeah,
still
lock him up.
breathing?
Oh my Oh my god, why the cop had an answer like that? That nigga was working hard as fuck too.
Oh, it was like actual
Oh my
weapon.
god. Is he still breathing?
Nigga, you doing the CPR for nothing. Nigga said nope.
I didn't know it was like actual
Oh my
weapon.
god. Is he still breathing?
Got CPR in progress. Gun is on the couch there. Shooter's right there.
I thought it was a flashlight at first because he
You're
was
the
using
shooter.
it as a flashlight.
You're the shooter.
I did not know that Neil concealed a weapon. So I was unaware.
Nigga, you're
Josh
still...
seemed exceptionally composed as he tried to blame his victim for getting shot. Meanwhile, Neil, who was shot in his chest, was declared dead on arrival.
Okay, confirmed
He
DOA.
done.
I'll talk to the female as well.
Okay,
He
so
done. I knew it.
This is her, Dana.
I did not know her. I'm so sorry.
Can you do me a favor and get her started on a statement?
Yep.
Thank you.
I swear to God, I did not know it was a concealed weapon. I did not know he concealed
How do you not
a
use?
loaded weapon or anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna read you your rights though, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get
You
you
going
secured
down,
first and I'll
buddy.
read you the rights.
Yeah, we got
I wonder what kind of like homicide he gonna get. Is either gonna be involuntary? Is either gonna be regular manslaughter? It's gonna be murder, or I think it's premeditated.
shooting.
He seen that he had a gun. And it was like, yeah, I can use this to my
He
advantage.
said it was accidental, but he's in custody right now. We have one witness and one DOA in an apartment.
I didn't even
pretty
see it happen. I
straightforward,
never
like-
saw him pick up the gun or anything because I had just turned
Yeah.
away.
So you didn't physically see him, like,
Cause how did your boyfriend let him hold his? How did your boyfriend let this nigga hold your gun? That's what my question is. Like, why would you feel comfortable with him holding your gun? You must have been friends for a
punch
while
out.
for that shit.
You know, with our gun, we punch out. Like,
Yeah, no,
You never saw
I
him
never
point
saw
the
him
gun
grab
at
the
him.
gun.
Nigga said he third wheeling on a date and shit. Listen to me, y'all. If y'all ever think about taking someone third wheeling with someone, you might as well go find him a date. Cause
Or point the gun. I
Y'all
just
can't be third
heard it
woman
and
out
I
here
was
no more.
like, I didn't really understand what it was. I just felt the ringing in my ear.
yeah.
And it almost felt like something like ricocheted.
How close would you say?
I was so close. Like, we were all so close. My kitchen is small. It's a small apartment. We were all in that small little kitchen. And I was already turned away, like, starting to walk the other direction. And then Neil started pulling behind me. And then he just fell down. And then there was
So
blood
you
everywhere.
heard the bang. You turn around, and what do you see?
So at first I was still going
so Neil left the gun sitting on the counter and brushed
the
out
other
away.
direction, and Neil was still behind me. He was
Okay.
behind me, and it wasn't for like
Yeah, I
a
was
minute
looking
later
for a
until I
cat.
was like back in the kitchen where I saw all the blood everywhere, and then Neil like fell to the ground.
I never went into the apartment, but did he get shot in the front or the back?
I don't know. He said the chest, but I don't know if it went through the front or the back. But I'm assuming the front.
Josh and Neil had engaged in some playful sparring where the
You must have not cared about him too much because you're not even crying.
latter had landed some better blows. Could it be that the shooting
You said, wait, what? He said he got us. What did he say?
engaged in some playful sparring?
If it went through the front or the back, but I'm
He said he
assuming
was
the
doing-
front.
Josh and Neil had engaged in some playful sparring where the latter had landed some better blows. Could it be that the
Okay.
shooting was not just an accident, but a deliberate act born out of jealousy?
I just don't
Yeah,
understand if like he was mad that once they did his boxing, even though he wanted to start it. I know that Neil has a harder hit, but I saw it and it looked pretty even. Like Neil went light on him, but I'm wondering if that made him mad. But it didn't seem like it because everything was fine afterwards. It would all happen in like a 5-minute time span.
No, so they box. They stop.
And then
What
I
you
messed
doing
around with
slap
Neil.
boxing at 4 a.m.? What the fuck? Y'all slap
I was
boxing
like,
at
okay,
4
do me
a.m.?
now. And Neil like playfully hit me in the stomach.
That
like,
was
super
New Year's
light.
Eve.
Yeah.
And I was like, harder. And then I turned around after that, and we were like going to start walking to the living room, and that's when it happened. And so I'm like, I don't really understand how he could think a gun is just a flashlight. The blood, like,
Was
Yeah.
Josh? That's his name, right, Josh?
I don't know. I asked him when I was on the phone with the police, and he said it's Josh.
Oh,
I know him, but I just don't know him that well.
kind of.
Like we've
kind
met
of
at
back.
the bar like a couple of times.
Okay, kind
And he
of.
just asked if he could come over to my house so he could sober up for an hour, and then he was gonna go home. And I said,
Did he
yeah, sure,
drive
that's
here?
fine. No, Neil gave him a ride because he doesn't drive. He walks, and he just didn't want to walk home. He said he's going on like a day or 2 days without sleeping. So he's like, I'm just like drunk. I'm like low on sleep. Like I just
Where were you
come
guys
sober
at?
up for an hour down at Creekside.
So you and Neil are there together.
Yeah, he came and picked me up probably at around 11 or 11:30, and then we went down together. He was already there. He came and got me. We went down, and then we're all hanging out there, and eventually Josh started hanging out with us, and then that's when he asked me to come back here, and I said, yeah, that's fine. Like, Neil can probably give me a ride home later.
A telephonic testimony given by one of the witnesses who saw the trio together at the bar sheds more light on their relationship dynamics and the probable intentions.
So I don't know any of them particularly well.
Okay.
But I wait on them, I'd say.
So you normally see they're what you would call maybe irregulars?
Yeah.
Okay, and do they usually come in together, or do they usually hang out together?
Josh never hangs out really with anybody. This past weekend is the first time I think I've ever seen him hanging out with anyone.
Have you ever seen him hanging out with Hannah before, in particular?
No.
Okay.
He is very quiet. He pretty much, he only ever has one cider. I think one time I've seen him drink 2 ciders, but that's it. And he sits
I don't know
at
what a
the
cider
bar,
is.
and he's very quiet and he doesn't talk to anybody. This past weekend, he did go hang out with Hannah. She is like very gregarious. Or like,
What the hell does gregarious means?
Going?
Outgoing.
Yeah, she's very outgoing, and I
Gregarious.
think that she was trying to be very friendly to him.
Why did you decide to go to her place versus just getting a ride home?
Well, like, I wanted to spend maybe a little bit more time hanging out with her because I don't hang out with her as much.
Got it. Okay. So you just wanted to spend more time.
Okay, so while we bounce into just her, we're not talking about the couple. We're just talking about her.
Spend more time, and then in case if I got a little more tired, I would crash at her place.
Crash at
He
her
had
place.
met Neil there, and I think they do have like a previous relationship.
You mean Neil and Hannah?
Neil and Hannah, yeah, and I definitely get the impression that like they probably had sex before and are friends.
Okay, and have you ever heard Josh express any kind of feelings about anybody in the bar or Hannah at all?
Yeah, he stares a lot, but it seems not like creepy, more like very observational.
Well, you told me before that you'd want to express your feelings.
That's the thing, like, right, about like being creepy and observational when you just staring at someone. It doesn't matter if it's creepy or observational, you're still staring at someone. It's like being observational. It's a little bit more creepier than just staring at them creepily.
I did, but I didn't want to, say that, oh, I want to date you.
Okay. Josh, what about Hannah? You said she's very outgoing, very gregarious. Would you maybe describe her as flirty?
Gregarious.
She's very flirty.
Okay.
And she honestly, the night that happened, was she and Neil had definitely been all over each other. And then at the very end of the night, I noticed her, like, she had invited Josh to play pool, and she was like, started dancing with him, and I can see
dancing with Josh or dancing with Neil?
Dancing with Josh.
What the fuck? What the hell, Hannah? You bopping around the damn whole bar. Goddamn, Hannah.
So pretty, like, when you say dancing all over Josh, she was like pretty much like.
That's her damn problem. Why the hell she damn hanging out with Neil? Then she gonna go talk to Josh, and then you feel me?
Yeah, like
body to body kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Nobody seemed to.
She said body to body kind of thing. Oh hell no.
Like body to body kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nobody seemed upset. Like Neil didn't look mad. Nobody. They all left together. Everybody was smiling.
Okay. Did you see Hannah?
There was a lot of built up animosity throughout the night for this to happen.
Like making out with Josh at all, or just dancing?
I didn't see that.
Okay.
It wouldn't have surprised me.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
And I wasn't, I had a lot going on trying to get people to get out.
No, I totally understand. I was just asking if you had observed that. Yeah.
It seems like Josh saw Neil as an obstacle between him and Hannah, and shooting Neil seemed like the only way to get her.
You said that you guys were talking about experience fighting, but how did this conversation come up?
It just came out of the blue, just something that slipped out, I mean, knowing that I've gotten into a couple of fist fights in the past, I'd say he did better than me.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
It hurt.
I mean, he 27, you 22, so, I mean, people that are older, especially males, they're, like, older males just tend to be a little bit stronger than younger males. I mean, yeah, we want to feel like we're invincible as fuck, but, nigga, 27, 28-year-olds will put them hands on you, nigga.
It didn't hurt.
No, you said it didn't hurt, it knocked the wind out of you.
It knocked me back, and I was kind of breathing a little hard for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he kind of put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine.
He little bro your ass.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So after pacing for a bit,
he was mad.
I looked down at the counter and then saw the gun. I was also curious on how the flashlight part of the gun worked, and so I wanted to like just flash him with it, you know, kind of.
Because you said in the beginning of the video y'all was looking for a cat, but now you saying, nah, he shot this nigga for real.
So let's not go backwards from the progress we made last time. Okay, we've already established that was not the goal to flash him with the flashlight, right?
Y'all trying to
Your
find a
goal
cat.
is to pull the trigger and fire a round. Okay, we talked about this last time, so let's not move backwards. We've already got that statement. Okay, I know that you picked up the gun with the intent of firing a bullet. Okay, it wasn't to flash him with the flashlight. We know that part was the lie, and I understand why you would do that. It makes sense to me, right?
Yeah.
Self-preservation stuff. I get it, but let's not work backwards. Okay.
I don't know what was really going through my head at the time. I just picked it up.
My thing is, how you be out drinking and not go to sleep? That's my problem with you. Like, how did you have a whole night of drinking? You say you haven't slept in like 2 days, but you've been drinking for days. I know you've been drinking for days, and you just haven't been asleep.
And aimed it and fired it. You know, not what was gonna happen, because like I said, I was tired. I wasn't really thinking clearly. I was up for 30 plus hours.
For no fucking reason.
But there were other things going through your head too at the time, because you had just gotten punched again by this guy who's sleeping with a girl that you want to be sleeping with. If we're being honest, right?
No, I actually didn't want to be sleeping with her. I was just mainly friends with her. Yeah, I had a crush on her, but I just was
So you wanted to sleep with her.
Officers
You don't
all
have a crush on a girl and not want to sleep with them. You have a crush on a girl because you want to sleep with them.
also recovered several sex toys from his possession, including ball gags and dildos.
Whoa. Whoa. Where did this come from? Whoa, Josh. You was a different man. 30 plus hours now. I
Friends
understand
with
what
her.
you...
Yeah, I had a crush on her, but I just was strictly wanting to be just friends with her.
Officers also recovered several sex toys from his possession, including ball gags and dildos.
Yeah, she wasn't down for what you was down for. Yeah, that was the issue. She wasn't down for what you down for. Yeah.
Do we have your bag?
I would have thought so.
She wasn't
What
going.
about the other stuff that's in there that you don't want to talk about?
I don't know if I had a dildo in there or...
Like, as a man, why do you own a dildo? Why? Tell me, like, I don't...
Or anything else like that. I don't know what of a sex toy I had in there.
What do you use your sex toys for? I mean, for sex, obviously, but like, I mean, what are the circumstances?
Just if we were wanting to get a little, you know, frisky or kinky or whatever.
Okay, so maybe you're a little hopeful that you get to play with those with Hannah?
No, I never wanted to have sex with Hannah. I never had the...
Okay, so did you have the dildos and the ball gags with you in their apartment? You brought those to the bar with you, my nigga? Nah, G.
Thought process of having sex with her.
So explain that to me, because that one, I mean,
yeah,
we've all been attracted to people, and usually, like,
I don't bring dildos and the ball gags out on the first link.
The physical.
I've thought about it, but I didn't actually want to do that because I've seen her flirting with other guys, and I'm like, having sex with her.
Just because you see her flirting with other guys don't mean she a freak like you a freak. You different. You can't find someone like that, like, you know, just out on the street. You know, you can't do that.
Would be nice, but
you gotta go on them browsers and websites,
so
you can't.
Probably wouldn't be worth it.
You can't.
I mean, she's pretty. I'll admit she's pretty.
Yeah.
And cute, but I mean. Yes, it would be nice having sex with her, but I never thought...
Because you wanted to have sex with her?
Twice, about wanting to actually, you know, go back to her place and having sexual...
Come on,
acts.
You definitely did.
Like,
You definitely did.
I thought about it, yes, but
all
I didn't...
gags and the dildo, man. You had a whole fantasy set up for her. You had big plans for her.
I wasn't gonna ask
big
her.
Plans.
Oh, no, that's a weird question to say you want to go back and have sex, but...
Y'all thought y'all had something... He thought they had something special That's what he
But,
thought.
I mean,
They had something special.
Like yes, I did thought about.
And her boyfriend was
having sex
ruining
with
the
her, yes.
night from losing the slap box. The boyfriend was ruining the night, and he probably wanted the boyfriend to get it. Oh my god, yeah, this is a different nigga.
sure. Right, and kind of like we talked
Lock him
about
up.
before, like, hey, if you had gotten back there and one thing led to another, you weren't going
Lock
to tell her
him
no,
up.
right? Yeah, that's whatever toys are in the bag. Why do you typically? I mean, I know you said okay, in case there's a hookup. Like, how often do you end up in a
Often
situation
a
where
hookup.
you need a sex toy from your bag?
Yo,
I just have it in there just in case if I was gonna.
you get to. Fucking way. No fucking way,
Sex toy
yo.
from your bag.
No fucking way.
I just have it in there just in case if I was gonna use it during my hookups.
Yo.
But
What was you going to say to her when you pulled out that shit? What was you going to say? Hey, can you put this on? Can you put this around my mouth? Nah.
after the last few that I've had,
when I clicked on this video and decided to react to this, I didn't know I was dealing with a menace.
haven't
I
really
didn't know.
used it.
This gotta be
Why's that?
this guy gotta be the biggest menace I've ever reacted a video to right now. This guy gotta be the biggest
Just never
menace
really
on
had
the
the thought
first link.
of
No
using it.
self-respect.
Josh was charged with assault, reckless endangerment, unlawful discharge of a firearm, and negligent manslaughter.
Okay.
His bail was set at $250,000. YouTube thinks you'll love the video.
Life. I ain't got life. Straight up. Whew. That's the end of that video. I hope y'all have a great day.